Have you ever wondered what happens when a man goes a long time without ejaculating? Could it affect sexual or reproductive health? Some say it's beneficial, while others believe it can be harmful. The truth is, this topic still raises many questions. That's why today we're going to clear up everything based on science. In this video, you'll understand what happens to sperm when it's not released, whether abstinence poses any health risks, and the real consequences for sexual performance. So stay with me until the end of the video. What we're about to reveal might change the way sperm when it's not ejaculated. Our body is an incredible machine, and it has natural ways to eliminate or recycle substances that aren't used. If you think sperm can remain stagnant inside the body for weeks or months, the truth is a little different. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way, YouTube understands that this content is relevant and helps me bring more informative videos to you. Now, let's get to the good stuff. There are three main fates for sperm when it's not released. 1D, involuntary ejaculation. Nocturnal emissions. If a man goes too long without ejaculating, the body might take care of it on its own. During sleep, it's common to experience involuntary ejaculations known as wet dreams. This is a natural reflex of the body to release excess sperm. 2. Natural reabsorption. Sperm cells have a limited lifespan. If they aren't ejaculated, they are reabsorbed by the body, which recycles their components to produce new healthy cells. This mainly happens in the testicles and epididymis, a structure responsible for storing sperm. 3. Pelvic congestion. Some people report mild discomfort in the scrotal region when they go a long time without ejaculating while experiencing constant arousal. This effect, known as blue balls, is temporary and does not cause permanent damage. Abstinence and diseases. Is there a connection? Many people wonder whether a lack of ejaculation can increase the risk of diseases, especially prostate cancer. Some studies suggest that more frequent ejaculations may be associated with a lower risk of developing the disease. However, it's important to note that these studies are not conclusive. What science does show is that prostate health depends on various factors, such as diet, physical activity, and family history. In other words, ejaculating more frequently may have a small protective effect, but it's not a decisive factor in preventing cancer. Another important point is that prolonged abstinence does not cause serious harm to the body. The body has efficient mechanisms for handling sperm production, and going long periods without ejaculating does not pose a direct health risk. Does abstinence affect sexual performance? This is one of the biggest concerns for many men. They believe that going too long without ejaculating could affect sexual potency or decrease libido. But what really matters for good sexual performance? The answer is not just in how often you ejaculate. The most important factors are maintaining good blood circulation and strengthening the pelvic floor muscles. This can be achieved through regular physical exercise, such as weight training and cardio, a balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals, managing stress and anxiety which directly impact erections, Kegel exercises which help strengthen the pelvic floor and improve erectile function. So, if you want to improve your sexual performance, focus on your overall health rather than just how often you ejaculate. Penile disuse is different from abstinence. Now, there's an important point we need to clarify. Ejaculatory abstinence is different from penile disuse. Going some time without ejaculating doesn't cause direct problems, but prolonged disuse of the penis can lead to a reduction in tissue elasticity. This happens because the penis is a muscle that needs stimulation to maintain its normal function. If a man goes too long without having erections, a process called penile fibrosis can occur, which may affect future erection quality. That's why maintaining an active sex life or naturally stimulating erections, even without ejaculation, is essential for penile health. Now that you know all about this topic, you can forget the myths. Ejaculatory abstinence isn't a health problem, but it also doesn't offer miraculous benefits. What really matters is maintaining a balanced life, taking care of your body, and doing what's best for your well-being. Did you enjoy this content? Leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And tell me in the comments, have you heard about this before? What's your opinion on the topic? I'd love to know.